If you was on the internet for the past year, you probably seen this clip.
I didn't say that you killed anyone. Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association. Like, what part of that is not clicking for you?
I was really scrolling on YouTube and I seen it's more lore. It's more lore on that whole little court case about that whole little shit that happened. So we can react to it today. Killer teens have no idea cops has found murder footage. Caught them niggas on camera in 4K. Gotta see it. Got to.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's fucking dying.
She was still alive and stopped and said, finish her. So I shot the girl. That's exactly how it went.
You're how old are you? 12 years old.
That's ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she wrote
I'm going to jail.
You shot somebody that's dead, boy.
On the last night of
Bro,
March 2023,
nigga, I was on Fortnite when I was 12.
In rural Florida. They were friends. By morning, 3 of them would be dead, executed by the other 3. And when detectives sat the suspects down, every single one of them told the same lie, that they were the only innocent person in that car. At 10:30 p.m.,
They ain't locked in for it. They ain't
stepped
locked. Nah,
outside
they ain't
to check on
solid.
his dumpster. His neighbors.
So I wouldn't be silent. I'd be snitching too. If I really didn't do nothing and niggas talking about a murder case, I'm snitching. Cause I'm not going to jail. A murder case for a nigga dumbass. You wanna shoot some nigga? No, I'm snitching. I'm not going to jail for you for your dumbass mistake. That was a mistake you meant, nigga. You had to, bro. I'm not going to jail for you, bro. That's unfortunate, bro. You finna be riding in that bitch. With the bussy, bro. With the bussy, ain't got no holes in there.
Be a couple of pops.
911 the address of the emergency. What is the telephone number you're calling from?
I don't know. There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's fucking dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying.
I don't know. Can you send an ambulance, please, very quick?
Okay,
they got them, the police, the dispatch, they be acting dumb as fuck.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
Yeah. Okay. She's on her side, she's breathing. She looks real young, like 16 maybe. She has blood in her ear, and her head looks, she has blood all over her head and the back of her head, but it doesn't look like any more is coming out. I don't see any holes or nothing. It just looks like head is like dented.
Her name was Layla Silvernail, 16 years old, shot in the back of the head. At that moment, she was the only victim anyone knew about. Deputies arrived within minutes.
She was laying right here. He rolled her over her side because she had a bunch of blood, but they're saying gunshot wound in the back of the head. Okay.
She's not responsive?
No, not responsive.
You guys know?
No, there's no ID, no nothing.
Young girl, older girl?
Younger girl.
What color hair?
It looked like brown. But look and see if you can. I don't. It's hard to tell. Not yet. Not at the moment.
Officers found the neighbor who'd first heard the noise.
She called you. You come out here, see.
He'd be an immediate suspect. You look suspicious.
Call 911.
Nah, he'd be an immediate suspect.
Okay. Did you hear anything? Did you hear the possible crash or possible gunshot?
I didn't hear it at all.
You didn't hear nothing at all?
She told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was like 2 shots.
So, around what time did you hear? You said it sounded like a gun,
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20, 30 minutes ago.
I wouldn't know if I was in this position. Like, what would I do if I just found a dead body? Like,
and I kind of blew it off casually.
I'd be panicking like a little hoe. Not like a little hoe, because that's a understandable reason to be panicking.
And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car down the road towards my car, and I yelled at him, "What are you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him.
Them little niggas got wheel.
And I seen him
driving
into the neighborhood.
Is he like 12?
I seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was like 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear what sounded like
gunshots? I heard the gunshots first.
Gunshots first, then the crash. Then the driver bolted into Forest Lake Park. What Alexia didn't know, the car still had a body inside it. Layla was transported to a hospital. She would not survive. On April 1st, Michael Hodo Jr., 17, was found in a ditch half a mile from Layla. Gunshot wound to the head. The following day, the car
They
Alexia watched
straight
disappear
headshots.
was found partially submerged in a retention pond. Inside the trunk, 16-year-old Camille Quarles. This wasn't
like a
a
grown
crime of
woman.
passion. It was a cleanup, and the investigation led to 3 names: Robert Robinson, 17,
Robert
Tahj
Robinson.
Brutin, 16,
Tahj shot all 3
Christopher
of them.
Atkins, 12 years old. Before any suspect confessed, someone came forward, an anonymous source close to both the suspects and the victims, who didn't just know what happened. They knew it was coming.
Obviously, there's a lot of people that are saying that they've heard stuff and everything like that, but given like your proximity to knowing him,
I got called from my friend that brother had called him. This is what happened. They shot Camille because she kept moving around, and then they shot Layla.
now do you know if that happened like in the car or?
Everything happened in the car.
Okay.
All I know is all this that happened, it was for what Sosa had.
For what Sosa had? So why would they shoot Camille?
That nigga named Sosa.
If it was over what Sosa had going on.
A nigga like that, y'all
They
call him
weren't
Sosa.
around in my operation. None of the shooting, none of the killing was supposed to be happening. When I got told that he was with Rob and Tahj, I already knew what they was gonna do, because like I said, me and them was our friends, right? And they used to tell me the things that what they was gonna do. They did something to me that I would never let somebody else do. They acted like that was my friend, came to my house and almost shot me right there. They're in the mentality that they don't give a fuck at them.
Armed with this account, detectives brought in the suspects, and what followed were 3 interrogations that told 3 completely different stories, with one thing in common. In every version, the person talking was the only innocent one in the car. Robert Robinson, 17, was brought in with his mother. The detectives had spoken to Robert before, months earlier, about a separate violent crime, and remembered
His
the
ass
warning
is
he'd given.
shoot his barber.
So we're investigating several different.
What is on his
crimes
head?
that have
This shit
occurred,
leaning.
And I wanted you to be here and.
You need a
while
cut.
Speaking to him, if that's okay with you.
Why are you killing
Do you guys understand?
innocent
each of the
people?
rights
Get a
I explained to
haircut.
you? Mom and Robert, having these rights in mind, will you speak with us?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We're trying to bring the best way to say this to you guys. We're investigating several different incidents that occurred over the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
One being a theft of side-by-side. One being the theft of, a burglary.
Burglary?
We're investigating a robbery, and we're investigating a murder. Okay?
Murder.
So,
The first ones you named is
Believable.
The last one you named
well,
is not. So
I
let's,
just want you to be.
yeah, let's go. Let's go forward.
Right.
Murder. And so
What do you mean
murder? Just let them get out what they're gonna say, because the first one.
You think his ass innocent from the way he
I was
acted.
sitting there and be like, okay,
Right.
that's believable. So
The thefts and the robbery and.
the thefts,
Mm-hmm.
like not no robbery. He just has sticky fingers. Like it's
Right.
never like.
Never been violent.
Yeah, it's never violent or anything like that. So
Right.
Nah, they used to be stealing shit.
go
The
forward.
thing
I
is,
still be stealing
you know,
shit.
and when I talk to Rob,
But I don't
before,
rob
it was,
people. I just take
it's
shit.
been several
Like if you
months
leave your shit out,
but it was related to a violent crime, not one that he
give me.
committed.
You know what to do with that? Give me that. If you leave your stuff out, bro, come on.
It's not
You know
one
what to do with that? Give me that.
But
You know what to do with that? Give me that.
Within a couple of hours of that happening, and that falls back to the people that you associate with. And we had a long conversation about that. And I just mentioned it to you about the path that you're on. And that tattoo
My chair
on
is
your
so
hand
squeaky.
associate you with those people, okay? And that's why we're talking to you first, because there's other people involved. And I still think you have that
Mom's
on your
got
hand, but I don't think that's
100% trust in her son.
Yes, and I know we had a long conversation about throwing your friends under the bus and being a snitch and all that, but this is a big deal, man.
Ain't no such thing as snitching when your ass is on the line. Like, so if you know something, I'm not saying you do, but if you know something, we're gonna be honest. Like, all the, I ain't snitching on my homeboy or none of that. Because they talking about murders.
I don't know what
Correct.
you're talking about, no murders.
So if
I
you
don't know
know
nothing about
something,
no murder.
gotta be honest. I understand. I want you to tell the truth because we're asking questions we already know the answer to. And if we're starting off right there with lies,
Sosa came over earlier. He came over earlier. He did not come over to my house later on that day.
I didn't say he came over to the house per se, but you saw him again that night.
I didn't see him again that night. I saw Sosa one time that day. I have a curfew.
Robert shut it down. Home all day.
And he got a curfew. Come on, my nigga.
But before the
Where have
detective
you, man, I bet when you outside, you ain't never said you had a curfew before.
Smaller.
Okay. Tell me about that.
I got a curfew.
So
nigga ain't never break that rule to that day. Come on.
Dog, dog, I didn't even steal that, bro. He wanted to go hit. I was with him, but I did not steal that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was with him, but I did not steal it. I didn't even hop in it. They stole it, went back home, because it was all in Waha. It was not far. Walked right back home. I did not hop in it, not go with them, because that's not what I went out there to do. That's not what I went out there to do. He seen the thing still had keys. He hopped in and he drove off. I didn't steal the side-by-side either. Like, I was there. I'm gonna lie, like I was there. I seen it get stolen.
Appreciate me.
Bro, I know you're being honest. We know you're being honest because we saw you on video. Okay, for that. Okay, so thank you for being honest. That's the first honest thing you've told us today.
Small admission, small reward. Build a pattern of truth on low stakes questions so the suspect keeps going when the stakes get higher. Classic technique. And it worked because the stakes were about to get a lot higher. Earlier that same night, around 7 p.m., this group committed an armed robbery. A man came to buy a gun from 3-5. He got in the car with $200. He didn't.
12-year-old and you selling guns? But yo, I was gonna say his future bleak, but his shit already over. His shit's over.
Leave with it.
He got life. It said over.
The first incident that we talked to you about, also in the forest at around 7 o'clock that night. But since we're being completely honest now with each other, the incident earlier that night.
Around 7 o'clock with the chubby Spanish-looking guy.
Oh, that was, man. So basically, we was in the forest. Legit, he was trying to buy 3-5's gun. Mm-hmm. He was trying to buy 3-5's gun, and then we went out there.
3-5? KD?
Well, what happened? He got in the car. He had like $200. Mm-hmm. He gave me the $200, and I told him we bugged. He bugged, and then he went to get out of the car, and 3-5 shot at him. But he didn't hit him. I don't think he hit him.
At 7 p.m., they robbed a man at gunpoint and a 12-year-old shot at him. 3 hours later, they'd kill 3 of their own friends. That's the escalation. Robbery to murder in one
door. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Everybody in that car I was friends with. And everybody
they already up 200. Why y'all have to do that?
Tahj did it because he was gun. It was really for the gun. Like, it was really for the gun. That's really what he wanted was the candy.
Tahj wanted Sosa's gun. That was the motive for 3 executions.
Are you...
Okay. You ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying, okay? I picked up the car a few months ago and watched this. Ready? $97 premium.
A cold-blooded murderer.
I didn't kill anybody.
Are you there and something happened that was an accident and it got out of hand?
I was not there when nobody got killed. Like, why
so
y'all not
when we step out
that
and look at your phone that's in the other
it's
room.
It's not going to show I was there with no... What time did somebody get killed?
We're talking later that evening.
I know you don't have the heart to kill nobody. I know that for a fact.
You don't know. It wasn't me. I didn't say nobody. They trying to get me a license.
I didn't say that you killed anyone. Robert, you don't understand that you just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association. Like, what part of that is not clicking for you?
You're already sticking up for 3-5 right now.
Okay, 3-5 did not get dropped off. 3-5 was still with. I
don't understand why you keep lying.
Because 3-5 is 3-5 stayed like 3-5. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I don't understand why you keep lying. And then you go back.
Because it's gonna be a snitch. And it doesn't matter.
It do matter.
Bro, you gonna get life.
Robert cracked, but only halfway. His first version blamed Tahj for everything.
Whole story?
Were you there?
Let him talk. I say the whole story.
Tell me the whole story.
Alright, so after we left back, I was with we had left back out. We went to pick up Tahj. Tahj came out the house. As soon as Tahj came out the house, first thing he told me,
I'm invested in this shit. You know, I already seen it. Where the security cameras
I ain't
at?
even trying to do all that. He's like, bro, we're gonna do it. We went to the forest. After dropped to the forest, he Tahj up the gun, shot head. He shot Layla in the head. 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the back girl in the back. And then he shot her in the head because she was not dead all the way.
Where was Layla
Layla was in the driver's seat. Tahj was in the middle. Layla was in the driver's seat. Tahj in the seat. There was a girl in the trunk. Like, she was just in the trunk the whole ride. And I told him, don't do it. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. When he shot the people, I just like, take me home. He was like, bro, you better not snitch. I'm gonna kill you too. You better not snitch. I'm gonna kill you too.
Who said that to you?
Tahj. You better not snitch. I'm gonna kill you too.
And when asked if there had been any warning before the first shot,
we was all supposed to go together to go hit. We was all supposed to go together. We was just in the car. It was so random. Like, he just said he wanted to knock him off.
It was so
I'm not
random.
thinking he's serious though. Like, at the time when he first said it, if you would have seen his face, like, right, he was laughing. Like, you would not think he was serious when he first said it. I didn't think he was serious until when the car started slowing down and I seen him up the gun. I'm looking, boom, boom.
he was laughing. Robert's description of the seconds before Tahj Brutin allegedly shot 2 people in the head. Robert stuck to this story for hours. Tahj didn't. He was just there. But 6 hours later, the detective came back to the one question Robert still hadn't answered.
Did you shoot that girl in the trunk?
In the trunk?
Yeah.
3-5 shot that girl in the trunk.
You think?
He did shoot that girl in the trunk.
3-5's right next door.
3-5 shot that girl in the trunk. How many times? He shot her once.
How many times you shoot her?
Once.
You shot her once?
This is exactly how it went. Stavo upped the gun, he shot Sosa. I upped the gun, I tried to shoot Layla, it clicked. He shot Layla. And then 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl in the back. And she was still alive. And Stavo said, finish her. So I shot the girl. It's exactly how it went. No lie, no question. So you racked around to get one in the chamber? Yeah, I cocked it back. I cocked it back because I told you I cocked it back, but he shot the girl. I cocked it back, he shot Layla. And then 3-5 dropped the seat and he shot the girl in the back. And Stavo said, finish her. So I shot the girl.
And this nigga was just saying he ain't do no murder.
That man told me to do, bro. I would not have went home with that.
He had a gun the whole time. He tried to shoot Layla, the gun jammed, he cocked it, and when Camille was still alive in the trunk, he finished the job. 7 hours of I didn't kill nobody, then so I shot the girl. After
It's because his mom was there, bro.
Robert reapproached detectives on his own.
He didn't want to break her mom. He didn't want to break her soul.
He wanted to keep talking, and what he described was the aftermath.
So where did you guys go back to? Tahj went. Because this is my. All right, go ahead. They went to the lake. Parked the car at the lake, and I walked home.
So you said we were all at the lake?
Honestly, they
okay.
They all went to the lake, and then I walked home from the lake. I took my clothes off, gave them to Tahj, and I walked home from the lake. Me and 3-5. 3-5 walked with me. He had it back. But then he put all your clothes he had clothes in his hands. The clothes was in his hands. And I'm not getting on to you. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, the clothes was in his hands. Everything else was in the backpack, like the weed and all of that, the guns and stuff. That was in the backpack. The clothes was in his hands. I think he burned them. That's what he told me he did with them. Me and 3-5 went back to the house. We had drawers on. Okay. I gave my clothes to Tahj.
2 teenagers walking home through Aquawaha in their underwear at midnight. They just killed 3 people, stripped off their clothes to destroy the evidence, and walked home in the dark. That's Robert's version. Every terrible detail, except that in his telling, someone else always pulled the trigger first. Now it was Tahj's turn to talk, and his version would point right back at Robert. And unlike Robert, who took 7 hours to break, Tahj started talking immediately.
Niggas started talking immediately. I do the same shit though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is important.
You definitely just interrupted.
The shooter who murdered my sweet little Daniel brought a highly...
First, she was like, we finna go smoke. She's like, alright. I knew something then because we went to Lake Ware together. I went to Lake Ware at first, and then I got expelled, went to school because I was late to class all the time, skipping from time to time, you know. He called me, he's like, yo, we finna smoke, this, that, and the third. I ain't asking what going on. I was just like, shit, fuck it. I guess we finna ride around and smoke. We driving on the way out there. In the car with me at the time, when they picked me up, was so... Layla was driving, right? I'm sitting behind. It was so... Layla over here, 3-5 was behind Layla. So over there, my was in the middle. Raw was in the middle. So we driving. They like, yo, we finna go and so run this up. He was like, yo, we finna go and take this dirt bike. We finna go rob this dirt bike. What we finna do? Like rob a dirt bike. At this time, I'm already going to. I'm out right now because I'm scared, I'm paranoid, I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, so therefore, I'm like, I'm not finna go rob nobody. You're crazy as hell. Drop me off. Take me back to
Who the fuck is doing all that moving?
Nah, bro, we not taking you back to Springhouse, bro. You tripping? We need you for this. No, I'm not doing this. Somewhere until I get service because at this time I don't have service on my phone. So I start walking. I just walk. Eventually I get service. As soon as I get service, I call Spring. Spring, can you please come get me? I don't know what they got going on. I just got dropped off. Can you please come get me? So she come, she pull up, she get me, and then we go back to her house. That was mine. That's what happened in mine. I know Robin 3-5 was the last people with him.
Dropped off, called his girlfriend, went home, clean. Except Robert named Tahj as the shooter, the anonymous source named Tahj, and detectives had evidence that put him somewhere he said he'd never been. So they brought him back.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Robin and 3-5 said that you were the guy in all this.
The guy.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not saying it because it's not true. This is what they told me. They told me that you like pre-planned all this to happen, and then you like forced them to do things. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I also don't want to learn from fingerprints and DNA. I know that you were in the car.
Yeah, I was there.
But you weren't in the car when they were dead, right?
No.
You weren't in the car when they were shot?
No.
Okay. This case is national news.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big thing. I get it. People do dumb stuff, okay? People make mistakes.
Dumb. This is just psychotic. Like, that's why, like, yeah, this is not no dumb decision that somebody could just sit back and make. This is legit. Psychotic.
You think that the people did this? It was an intentional act that they were planning on doing this.
They had to. They had to.
Watch all the evidence. Watch all the evidence come back. This nigga's in the car.
Insisting he wasn't part of it.
Whether you burn
watch all the evidence come out.
After all of this, we need to know.
Place nigga right at the scene of the crime.
Evidence is piling up, and you're getting deeper and deeper into the mix of this. And for you to tell us, sit here and say that you don't know anything and that you weren't there. I mean, this is the opportunity, pretty much your only opportunity to get in front of this. Because right now, all the fingers are pointing at you.
Yeah, I understand that. I want y'all to ask me any questions that y'all need.
Did you put a hoodie on? Did you put gloves on to go out there and do that and then change your mind after they said they weren't going to go, they were going to rob somebody instead of go car hopping?
Yeah.
So you were dressed to go car hopping?
Yeah, I was dressed to go car hopping.
Okay.
I was going to go car hopping.
But you weren't gonna mess with Robin.
The Robin was crazy because I know how Robin get down. So yes, the car hopping I was dressed.
What were those clothes that you were wearing?
Those clothes, I had a black hoodie. I had on a green and black.
Green and black?
Black Air Forces.
I'm telling you right now, the evidence that we have puts you out and about with them.
Out and about.
At the time of the murder. Yeah. Okay. Not.
That nigga cool as a fan. Come on.
For the first time, Tahj stopped denying, and what came out of him was something no one in that room expected.
Is it anyway? Like, cause after I tell y'all this story, I'ma die. So therefore, I'm scared to tell this story. But is there any way I can get protective custody for anything after this story? Cause I know
when we take you to the jail, I'll make sure that you get in protective
please, because after this story and after I tell you this and after I tell you what I've seen in this, I couldn't tell my parents this, bro, because legit these people is telling me, like, I'm scared to tell these people are telling me that I got into some deep shit. They can't say this. I have to take the murders. Like, they're telling me I have to take this. I have to take this.
Bro, who was doing all that movement?
Because I was supposed to be, because they telling me I was supposed to be the one that went down for them.
I'm not going down for nobody. You gotta be Jesus.
I was supposed to go down for the murders because they was like, if you don't go down for the murders, then they knew Spring. That's why Spring been getting hella death threats. They knew my mama because these people was around me, so they knew what my mama looked like. They knew my auntie looked like. They knew my sister looked like. They knew what Spring looked like. So I got scared. And I still don't even want to tell y'all the story because if it gets out, bro,
it definitely got out. I'm over here in Chicago listening to you say this shit, bro. They cooked, bro. It's out, bro. It's out.
Tahj Brutin was 16 years old, and he sat in an interrogation room telling detectives he'd been pressured to take the fall for 3 murders, or his entire family would be killed. Then he told his second story, and in this version, he was in the car the whole time.
Honey, I brought back enough tomatoes to last us a whole month.
Good boy. Now sign this divorce paper.
What is the AI slop on water?
Doesn't smell like dirt.
I spent all my
was in the car.
Wasting good water.
But at the same time, like I said, a lot of stuff still stands. I didn't have no gun. Never had no gun. I still was sitting where I was sitting at. Everything is still the same except I did witness it.
Well, dude, tell me the whole story one more time.
Okay. Start it over. Rob, look at me. I'm gonna rob these niggas in that, and if they don't, this how exactly how you say it. I'm gonna rob these niggas in that, and if they don't go for it, I'm gonna kill them.
In Tahj's new version, Robert was the mastermind. Robert announced the plan. Robert pulled the first trigger.
They upped the guns. They like, give me all that. So they had weed in the car. They had money and they had a gun in the car. So they like, give me all that. I need all that, and get the fuck out of the car and walk. Like they was gonna rob the car. They was gonna rob everything. So they was like, get the fuck out of the car and walk. So Sosa and Layla, they're like that, bro. They wasn't going for that. Like Sosa and Layla sitting there like, bro, I'm not getting. You going to shoot me? You going to shoot me? I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting out of my car. You're not finna take none of my shit.
Why do you have that mindset, bro? Why? Cause now you dead. You got nothing. You got and he took your shit. Why, bro? Just get out the car, bro. Don't throw your life away because nigga trying to take it, bro. If nigga trying to take something from you, bro, he got a gun. Just give it up, bro. Just give it up. Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. Ain't even worth it.
Like, bro, I'm not getting. You going to shoot me? You going to shoot me? I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting out of my car. You're not finna take none of my shit.
That's pointless.
So like,
that's pointless.
All right. So boom. Shot. They pulled down, and then at this point, I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, it's no way they just shot these people like this out here in the middle of nowhere.
No, who shot who?
3-5 in his back, 3-5 shot. So boom. Layla got shot by Rob because that was diagonal, and then shit the back seat. He pulled down like legit. It was crazy as fuck. This nigga 3-5. So after they both died, they like I seen Rob try to shoot her, right? And when he tried to shoot her, he shot her, and then his gun didn't go off. So he reloaded it again and shot her. Like it didn't go off at first, and then he reloaded, shot her, and then the back he pulled down the seat. He shot her too.
Rob shot her too?
Huh?
Rob shot her?
No, 3-5 shot her. But no, Rob shot her too though. That's what you don't understand. Yeah. 3-5 shoots her, right? And then she's not dead yet. So Rob sees that and he shoots her to make sure she's dead.
Tahj confirmed the gun jam. He confirmed that Rob finished Camille. He confirmed everything Robert had already confessed to, except in Tahj's version, he was a helpless bystander.
So I'm sitting here.
I ain't gonna lie, I really want to know how this ends. I need to know.
I'm sitting here and I'm
you better not leave me off on the cliffhanger. If you leave me off on the cliffhanger, I'm just liking the video.
If I do that, Lil 30 is gonna come after me. So he runs over here. He tell me get the fucking cause he planned on killing me that night too.
Did you run?
Huh?
Did you run?
Did I run?
Yeah.
No. Cause they has guns.
Yeah, you can't run from no bullets. I ain't gonna lie. They just gotta miss you.
According to Tahj, the only reason he got back in the car after the shooting was because Robert would have killed him if he didn't. Robert says Tahj was the mastermind.
I ain't gonna lie. This nigga do look evil though. Like, if I look just judging the book off his cover, looking at this nigga, oh yeah, he did it. I don't know about him. Like, he 50-50, but this nigga Robert Robertson, yeah, I think you be doing some shit like this. He just look evil. Just look into his eyes. Just look at him. This nigga, he just like some regular black nigga. Like, I wouldn't know like he doing some shit like this.
As Robert was the mastermind, both say 3-5 was forced to shoot, and both swear they never held a gun. And then there was the third suspect, the one both Robert and Tahj agreed on. The 12-year-old they both said shot Camille Quarles.
So, before I ask you any questions here, you're how old are you? 12 years old. Now, this is going to be one of the silly questions I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you if you know the truth versus a lie. I'm going to give you an example. If a little boy were to come in here and were to color on all these walls with a red crayon and then were to tell me that they didn't do it, is that a truth or a lie?
It's a lie.
Okay. And if the same kid would have colored on the walls and then said, Detective Pender, I colored on the walls, I'm sorry about it, is that the truth or a lie?
A homicide detective teaching a child the concept of honesty before asking him about 3 murders. The detectives told Christopher that Robinson had already talked and that his story was pointing directly at him.
Robert Robinson, Reaper, you guys are friends, right?
Reaper?
I've talked to him down there.
He killed somebody.
He has been
he said himself.
Honest with me and told me everything.
Reaper?
Okay. And a lot of the things he's telling me are pointing at
you don't get the nickname Reaper for being a little
vague,
for being scared to rob somebody.
The detective wasn't buying it.
6:30 p.m. Yeah, that sounds good. And where were you at about that time?
Our house.
Okay. And so you're hanging out with on last Thursday night. Okay. What did you guys do? Tell me all about your night.
First, we made something to eat. Then we watched TV. And I think he went to sleep.
Okay.
About what time did he went to sleep, brother?
I don't know.
Okay. What happened after KJ went to bed?
I think I went to sleep.
So I think what you just told me was what you probably had rehearsed in your mind several times to tell a police officer if you ever had to talk about that Thursday night. Because sitting here and talking to you with your mom here crying and knowing that you have these siblings, you're probably in sort of an embarrassing and shameful position. I've worked with people before that feel embarrassed or sad or upset about something that they've done. And I know you're cold, but your body position to me, when you're sitting here talking to me, says that you're somebody that feels bad and they have a weight on their shoulders. They feel sorry about something that happened. So the story that you just told me, I'm not mad that you told me that. I know that it's not true.
I'm not mad.
I know that a person's natural reaction when they sit in here and they talk to a police officer is to not say what is bearing down on them
3 minutes left.
Right away.
Nothing about no
I'm
cameras.
not mad.
Please,
I know
no,
that's
don't leave me
not
on a
true.
cliffhanger, please.
The detective didn't yell. He read a 12-year-old's body language and told him gently that the rehearsed story wasn't going to work. And slowly, Christopher started to talk.
Rob comes over, he knocks on your window, he says, let's go see some girls. You go out there and you said you see a white car. Can you mark where the white guy is? All right, so the white guy is, oh, thanks, he's in the passenger seat. And where's the white girl? All right, so she's in the driver's seat. And put a C for your name where you're sitting at. So Reaper's in the middle, and then you said there was a guy wearing all black. Can you draw an X where he's sitting? So the guy that you marked as an X, he raised the gun at the white guy, and you said he shot it? And then what happened after he did that?
Look up, and he shot the white girl.
The white girl, okay. Were people talking? Well,
no, it was just like the car, like we was listening to loud music, and like I thought somebody was shooting at us, so I hopped out of the car and ran.
And then you said you hopped out. I heard you say something about get back in or something. Did I hear that right?
You said get back in.
Tell me all about that and be specific. Describe what the X-Man here that we marked. What did he say to you?
Get back in.
How does this person look?
A ski mask, a jacket, and yeah.
What happened when you got back in the car? Now it's got this. What's happening with these two people? Are they okay? Are they starting to are they okay? Or they're not okay?
They was out of the car. He pushed them out.
He did what? He pushed them out?
3 suspects, 3 stories, and every single one of them ends the same way. I didn't want to do it. They made me. But the evidence didn't care who's
what you been doing like and shit like that. Like, you still got murder?
3 teenagers were dead. The motive, confirmed at trial, was Michael Hodo's gun. In the days after the murders, detectives had to deliver the news to the families. And what those conversations sounded like was its own kind of
security cameras. Who did it, bro? Please let me see.
Hi. Are you Mr.
My son's dead, isn't he?
Damn.
We're still at preliminary investigation. Do you have any photos of Michael?
Lisa.
Yeah.
Who did this?
That's what we're here to find out, okay? Lisa, have a seat right here.
Is my granddaughter okay? Will she be okay?
She's gonna be at the hospital. I don't know if she's gonna find stuff.
In May 2023, a grand jury indicted all 3. Robinson and Brutin on 3 counts of first-degree murder each. Atkins on 1 count. Armed robbery, evidence tampering, all charged as adults. Christopher Atkins pleaded guilty in April 2025 and agreed to testify. Tahj Brutin pleaded guilty in June.
Where the cameras?
Robert Robinson pleaded no contest. On July 22nd, 2025, Christopher Atkins, 15 years old, was sentenced to 40 years with a review after 25. The following day, Tahj Brutin and Robert Robinson were each sentenced to life in prison. Layla Silvernail was 16. Michael Hodo Jr. was 17. Camille Quarles was 16. 6 teenagers got in a car together on a Thursday night in rural
Did I just get
Florida.
clickbaited?
3 of them would never get out, and the 3 who did spent every minute afterward trying to convince the world it was somebody else.
What the fuck? My shit froze? No.